Set to roll trackside. We'll give you the starting lineup once they all get out there on the racetrack. And it's going to be George Sanford up on the pole, the 25, and Andrew Hennessy alongside the 87. Row 2, it's Nick Webb, the 27, 30 of Ken Klinkowsky. Row number 3, Josh Verne Jr., the 1V, 72, Bruno Richard. Row 4, Tiger Chapman, 271, a 557, Patrick Nolan. Row number 5, Rachel Zacharias, 71, the 08 of James Kiah, and Tucker Donath will complete the field. 20 laps is the scheduled distance for the the Panther Frameworx straight sprint cars. Just about set to turn this field loose. Can-Am Speedway pace truck for Bob Johnson Auto Group will lead the field around as we get closer and closer to the powder puff. Oh yes, the tension is mounting. Lindsay Thurston, Jen Sibley, Danielle Nair, some of the combatants. Michelle Bartlett, is she going to try? Oh, it's getting, oh boy, the competition is fierce now. I'm glad we're up here, Dennis. Set to go green, 20 laps is the distance, and we're off and running. George Sanford, new ride for him, jumps out into the race. Lead is Ken Klinkowsky with a problem off of turn number 2, moving very slowly off the corner. And he's trying to keep it fired up and going, but he's going to pull it to a complete stop as they will cross the line, and the yellow lights will be turned back on with 1 lap complete. Ken Klinkowsky, Fulton, New York, in the number 30, slows to a stop over there on the back straightaway. Kenny's had a few good runs this season, nearly won a couple of features with us back in late June, early July. Season starting to wind down here at the Can-Am Speedway. Of course, we'll be back next Friday night, full program in all 5 divisions, and it will be First Responders Night. So we want to welcome all of our first responders from neighboring fire departments and local emergency crews and law enforcement. Thank you for all that you do. Racing will get underway at the normal time, 7 o'clock. So great sprint cars under caution with 1 lap complete. We talked about earlier in the night Speaking of the powder puff races. First time the powder puff, well, first time we ever had a powder puff that was documented. 1975 season, the first full racing season here at Can-Am. 2 races in the powder puff were held. Two powder puff races were held on June 21st and August the 23rd of that 1975 season here at Can-Am. Linda Simpson was the first ever powder puff winner here. Linda Simpson. No idea, but she won the first 2. So there's something to shoot for right there. So that's a little bit of history on powder puff racing action here at Can-Am. I'll have to dig a little deeper into that into the off season. Might have to make an all-time win list out of that. That would be really cool. Dennis, you and I would not be a part of it, neither would Mr. Farney. No, we're all 3 of us are out. But right now, we're 1 down, 19 to go. Green lights are back on, and Andrew Hennessy jumps right into the race lead. Not wasting any time, goes to the point, gets around George Sanford. He knows how good George Sanford is in these cars as they head down the back straightaway with Hennessy in control. Battle on for second. George Sanford has it. Bruno Richard trying to take it away as they work it down off of turn number 3 and 4 and back down to the line. Lap number 2 goes up on the leaderboard. 87 of Hennessy in control. George Sanford, Bruno Richard, and Nick Webb battling it out for spots 2, 3, and 4. And oh, we got one upside down in turn number 2. It looks like it's Tucker Donath. Stand corrected on that. We got one around over in turn 3 and 4. Tucker Donath is making his way down the front straightaway right now. We'll check that over there in turn number 2. Looks like it might be the 557 of Patrick Nolan, and it is. Patrick looped it around over there and clipped one of the implement tires, and up on his side he went. James Kiah is turning it around over there in turn number 3 and 4. Crews have got him pushed back the other way. And a few quick updates from the world of racing while we are under red. Patrick Nolan is okay over there. They're going to turn the car over, which they have already done. They're going to hook onto it and bring it back to pit road for him. And just checking out some other winners from other racetracks here tonight. Jesse Mueller picked up the big block modified feature win at Albany, Saratoga tonight.
10 of those goddamn. Oh, they're probably out there to push. Yep.
Taking a look at a few more. Rex King Jr. picked up big block modified feature win at Lernerville Speedway tonight. So there's just a couple of winners from this evening at various racetracks. Two laps have been completed in this 20-lap feature go for the Panther Frameworx Crete Sprint cars. Yellow lights are back on, so drivers are getting pushed away. Sundance Leisure Thunder cars will be up after this. For a 15-lap feature go, and then the much anticipated epic powder puff. We're up to about 10 drivers now unofficially. It's going to be an epic showdown. All these drivers are nervous as anything. However, they're going to go out there and try to get it done. Big block modified feature complete tonight at the Brewerton Speedway. Tim Sears Jr. to victory lane. Give him a little extra confidence going into the Sharon Speedway Super Dirt Car Series race coming up on Monday, as Mr. Farney talked about earlier. Ready to go. 2 laps are complete. Andrew Hennessy, George Sanford on the front row. Bob Johnson Auto Group Can-Am Speedway pace truck leaves the speedway in turn number 3. We are set to turn these drivers loose. Bruno Richard, Nick Webb, and Tiger Chapman, the top 5. We are back to green. And Andrew Hennessy again to the lead as they hit the back straightaway. George Sanford charges up to second on that outside lane. Bruno Richard right there with him as well. Josh Verne Jr. looking to make a run for 4th as he pulls them up alongside of Nick Webb down the front straightaway as they work in lap number 3 in this 20-lap contest. But George Sanford is going to make a run at Andrew Hennessy down the back straightaway. Hennessy in control right now, looking for his 2nd straight win and 4th of the year. But George Sanford won last time back on May the 30th and wants to get back to victory lane again. Down across the line, 4 laps are complete. 4 down to the scheduled 20, and Andrew Hennessy in control as they hit the back stretch. But that 25 of George Sanford is right there with him, though. Trying to make a race out of this one as they work it up off of turn number 3 and 4 and back down to the line. Hennessy in command. Sanford still 2nd, Richard back to 3rd, battle on for 4th between Nick Webb and Josh Verne Jr. They've been going at it now for the last couple of laps or so. Webb has that spot. Verne looking to use that outside lane to try to get by, but Nick Webb throws the slider at him. Verne with a crossover down the front straightaway. Josh Verne Jr. will take over spot number 4 as they work in lap number 6. 6 laps are complete. 87 of Hennessy continuing to show the way. Bruno Richard right there in contention as well, holding on to the 3 spot as they're working across the line for lap number 7. 7 laps are complete. Andrew Hennessy starting to drive away from this field. Sanford looked like he might have had something for Andrew Hennessy on that restart, but now finds himself in a battle with Bruno Richard for position number 2 as Richard trying to close in as they hit the front straightaway for lap number 8. 8 down, 12 more remain. And Andrew Hennessy pulling away from a quality field here tonight as they head up into turn number 3 and 4 and back down to the line. Andrew Hennessy coming into tonight just 24 points back of points leader Josh Verne Jr. in the chase for the track championship. And this would help him big time if he were to win this race. In the meantime, Bruno Richard has taken over the 2 spot from George Sanford, but Sanford trying to rally back on the bottom as they head up into turn number 3 and 4 and down to the line. Bruno Richard has taken over second. But they got a long way to go to catch Andrew Hennessy with 10 laps complete, 10 more to go. And we got caution on the racetrack. Yellow lights are on. And James Kiah had pulled the 08 into the infield, but there was a report of fire underneath the hood of that race car. So James Kiah has pulled it over there to a stop, and we put the yellow out so the safety crews could get over there and check on it as a precaution over there. Fire is out over there. James Kiah is okay.
No, they got there. Yeah.
So 20 laps the distance, 10 down, 10 more to go. Great night of racing so far. Sundance Leisure Thunder Cars will come up next for their 15-lap feature go to conclude the regular portion of the program. But the excitement is just building. All this stuff that's going on right now is the preliminary events. The main event is still to go. Right? We're going to go back to green. We got 10 laps left to go, and we're underway. And Andrew Hennessy's going to jump it out into the race lead, but here comes Bruno Richard in a big move on the outside lane. Side-by-side battle for the lead down into turn number 3 and 4. Hennessy on the bottom. Bruno Richard takes over the lead and drives away in a big move for Richard to take the top spot away. Nick Webb trying to take away the number 5 position from Sanford as they bring it down to the line this time by 13 down, 7 more to go. And Bruno Richard, since getting the lead on lap number 11, has checked out on the field here. Andrew Hennessy still there at spot number 2. Josh Verne Jr. doing all he can to try to keep pace with the top 2. We'll see what happens in the closing stages of this one as they work down the back straightaway off of turn number 2. Bruno Richard will come down to the line and see 5 fingers in the air from Dave Farney. The wave is on. 5 to go for Bruno Richard. 5 laps remain. Andrew Hennessy has run a great race here tonight, but Bruno Richard has just been a little bit quicker as they head up into turn number 3 and 4 and back down to the stripe. 16 down, 4 to go. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. 17 are on the board, 3 to go, and Bruno Richard showing no signs of letting up. Last time Bruno Richard was in victory lane was a while back on June the 20th when he picked up his 72nd career win. Right now, he is well in line to get his 3rd win of the season as they bring it across the line with 2 laps left to go. 2 more remain. And Bruno Richard closing in on yet another win here at Can-Am, but Andrew Hennessy is not going to give up until that checkered flag waves as they work it across the line. White flag in the air for Bruno Richard. Final time off of corner number 2 and down the back straightaway. Bruno Richard, Gatineau, Quebec. He's won twice already this season as he works it through turn number 3 and 4. 3rd win of the year for Bruno Richard. Andrew Hennessy 2nd, Josh Verne Jr. 3rd, Nick Webb and George Sanford the top 5.